All right, we got the ENGWE M20 e-bike here. And yes, this is an e-bike. It is a class 3 e-bike. I know it looks like a mini bike slash motorcycle, but it is technically a bike. It's got pedals. It doesn't break any of the e-bike rules. It's got just a lot of the standard e-bike equipment and whatnot. My boy here and his friends have been riding this all over town. They've been absolutely nuts with this thing. It's got twist grip throttle, 7-speed shifter. It's got front suspension, rear suspension, fat tires. It ticks a lot of boxes. And I got to tell you, it turns a lot of heads. People have been super, super excited. Anywhere they go with this, somebody wants to stop and talk to them about it. You got the pseudo kind of gas tank kind of thing there. It definitely has those motorbike vibes. We've had a lot of e-bikes on this channel, and I got to tell you, this one is different than anything else we've seen. This is less e-bike and more mini bike, and I got to tell you, that's what got everyone excited about it. Let me show you about, first of all, let me thank Geek Bind for sending this over for us to review. This thing is, as I said, it's unique compared to anything else we've seen on the channel. It's a lot of fun. A very sporty kind of stuff. Let me show you. They've got a sale going on right now for Labor Day, and it runs through, I think it's got 24 more days left on it. That's as of recording, this is the 5th. Anyway, it's on sale right now, down from $1,400. And yeah, that's how much it normally sells for. This is the ENGWE, I don't know how they pronounce it, ENGWE, whatever. It's the M20. This is a fat tire, rear hub motor, e-bike in what's called a mini bike configuration. So it is a bike, even though it looks a lot like a mini bike, and on sale right now for $1,149. As far as the specs and everything on it, it's a 48-volt battery, which is, that's standard. 13 amp hour battery. That's a little bit on the small side. I'm going to be honest with you. It says a 75 kilometer range, downhill in a hurricane, maybe. 7-speed Shimano gears. That's pretty much standard for e-bikes. We've seen that on almost all of them. Dual shock system. That's not standard. This is what they call full suspension bike. That is pretty cool. That combined with the fat tires on this mean you can really rip with this thing, and it won't go into your body. It'll absorb all the bumps and everything else. You can go through mud, sand, snow, all sorts of stuff with this. Let's see here. What else has it got? The dual headlights. I know you don't see the dual headlights on the bike because my boy, he's 17 and he's cooler than the rest of us, and he thought the headlights didn't look cool. I think they look super cool, but hey, what do I know? I'm not a teenager. Anyway, and one of the cooler configurations, now this is on sale at what, $1,150, call it that, is there is an option. First of all, it comes in 3 colors: green, which I think is the best looking color; black, which isn't bad. It's not my favorite. And then white. And now typically I like white. I have a white truck. I have white tool chest. Everything else. It's not bad in white, but I really dig the green. I don't know. I think you probably agree with me. Let me know. Are you green, black, or white? Vote down below in the comments. But that said, check this out. It does cost a bit more. We're at $1,150 right now. And with this option, we jump up to $1,450. So it adds $300, but you get a second battery on it. That will double your distance, your range. That's insane. That's a lot of juice now. Now you're looking at, rather than what was it, 13 amp hours, you're looking at 26. That's a lot of juice. If you really want to get the mileage out of it, pump up your tires to the max inflation, put it in pedal assist 1, and you're going to get, 26, you could probably conceivably get, 50 kilometers out of that easily. Now, if you are going up hills, you're riding hard, you're riding with softer tires, you're riding into a headwind, that's all going to detract, okay? But as far as the rest of it, as I said, dual batteries, you don't have to get the dual batteries if you don't want to. I just think that is a cool option for not that much more. 750 brushless motor on the back with a 1,000 watt peak. That's that I would consider that high range. We typically see 750s usually the max. 500 is kind of like normal. And then you'll see some in the 300s. The fat tires, that's a win. The dual shocks, that's a big win. The dual disc brakes, that's pretty much standard. Shimano 7-speeds, that's standard. Lightweight aluminum alloy frame, that's standard for e-bikes. So a lot of this is standard, but the design is something that sets it apart. It's super cool. Anyway, I'll put a link down below, and I want to thank Geekbind again for sending this over. There's a sale going on right now. Let me know what you think about it, but let me let you finish watching the video with some riding footage of my son riding around town.